everybody. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about values today, and that's how we're going to start it off. So many people have many different values. These may include respect, honesty, fairness, and kindness. But my most important value is probably moderation. Moderation is something apparent in everything that I do. I try to moderate my opinions, my responses to things, and the way that I see others. This prevents me from being judgmental towards others and also towards myself. Moderation is overall the way that I'm able to achieve kindness and respect towards myself, which is what I want to help you understand today. Today we're talking about how to moderate your opinion towards yourself. We're going to look at exactly what that looks like, and then also how to moderate your opinion towards yourself, and also why you should care about moderating your opinion towards yourself. So first, starting off with the what. Typically what we see is a lot of people think in an all or nothing way of thinking. This is a cognitive distortion according to the Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Los Angeles. Basically, it just means that we have very little evidence for what we're thinking. Let's think of an example. You miss one question on a math test. If you think that you suck or you're stupid, that's a cognitive distortion based on very minimal evidence. And overall, you shouldn't be thinking that because it's one question. What we see is this all or nothing behavior of thinking overall leads to lower self-esteem. We see that we're not able to support ourselves as fully as we really should, because I believe that every single one of you in here is smart and wonderful and beautiful in your own way. And if you miss one question on a math test, that should not determine your value or your worth. It also shouldn't have as big of an effect on yourself and your perception of yourself as it may. But let's look a little bit about how we're supposed to stop these thoughts from happening. Typically, when we look at these things, we go, oh, I suck, and then sometimes we just accept that. That's not how we should be looking at these things. What we should look at is, why do you think you suck? Looking at that thought, okay, you missed a problem on a math test. Where did you go wrong? Do you know how to fix it? Knowing that you're able to improve yourself and move forward is probably the most important part of growing, and that's what gives you your true value and your worth. If you decide that you suck and you can just stay there, that's a different story. But if you're willing to move forward, to better yourself, you are overall just growing, and that's what's really important about this. What we can do is we can stop and question that thought. Does one question determine my value? The answer to that is no, and it never should determine your value either. But let's look a little bit about why. Constantly, we live in a high age era where A+ have all of a sudden become average. Grades have become higher and higher, and if we get a lower grade, we think less of ourselves. Standards increase. We have more responsibilities, more duties, more things to think about. And overall, that creates a lot of stress on ourselves. It can create things like perfectionism, anxiety, and depression, things that have all spiked in the past several years because of these growing societal standards. And this pattern of thinking, this all or nothing, black and white thinking, is a typical sign of perfectionism and your anxiety and your depression. So the way that you fight it is to question those thoughts. And you ought to be questioning these thoughts because it helps improve your self-esteem. It helps you grow as a person. And ultimately, when you believe in yourself, you can do anything. What actually happens is everybody can believe in you. They can put their best foot forward for you, but overall you are the only one who has the power to make things change. So regardless of the amount of support that you have behind you, if you can believe in yourself, you can do whatever you want. So looking back on what we've covered today, we've covered exactly what this black and white thinking is that is so common in this age, and what that means, which is anxiety, depression, perfectionism, things that we all struggle with. And overall, we've looked at how to combat that through questioning and understanding our true value and worth does not stem from one thing. And today I urge you, the next time you make a mistake, if you have these negative feelings like I'm stupid or I suck, question it. You know that your value does not stem from this. And overall, I hope that you can live a better life with this. Thank you.